Good evening, welcome, it's your girl Sammy D. Here we are. The second last night of pre-patch. Can you believe it? The new expansion's nearly here. This time in 2 nights. We're going to be streaming brand new content from a brand new expansion, The War Within. So excited about it. Unfortunately I already know some spoilers and I'm not happy about that. But it is what it is, guys. I didn't take my character in. Well, that was pretty freaking stupid, wasn't it? So I found last night, because, look, I did get on to play last night. I didn't stream, honestly, I'm pretty buggered. It's been a really big couple of weeks, and honestly, mentally, I'm just kind of done, man. Just kind of, not gonna lie, a little bit dead in the water, but, yeah, I got on and played a little bit, and I realised, because I noticed when the events end, that the bar resets and stuff, but I've never stuck around long enough to see what happens. As it turns out, the events just keep going. They just keep going back to back to back to back to back until there's no more events left. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy about that. Excuse me a second. Because it meant that I did a little bit of farming, and I now have a level 485 guy, which is very different to 467. So we still got some more work to do. We still got lots of farming to do to get it up, but it also means that I don't have to wait for the hour. I can just jump straight in, and that's even better. See, we're already down to 83%. So
we shall triumph. Courage is our greatest weapon.
Long have I waited for this day, hero. Are you and your allies prepared to bring the Lich King to justice? We charge on your command.
Each of us.
I know you've heard it before. But yeah, we've only got two more streams worth. This could be, depending on what we end up doing, this could be the final stream of the pre-patch. Oh. Well, that was disappointing. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Let's go over this way, because I know that there's this dude that you only have to kill. Yeah, so pretty psyched. I'm not gonna friggin' lie, man. Like, new content's always fun, and from what I understand, this
Here we go again.
this is pretty special too. Those that have got early access that I know have been talking about how good it is, the new expansion. So kind of keen for that.
Trying to tell us with these echoes.
Is anyone here yet? Oh, one. Okay, so here's a couple more. Come on. Okay, so it looks like people are starting to turn up. Do you want to wait for some more people to turn up? Apparently not.
Begin the ritual of summoning. When I am done, a fearsome Doomguard will appear. Prepare for oblivion! Aha! I have done it! Behold the
Have we got that like a bunch of times before?
Fizzlebang, Master Summoner! You are bound to me, demon.
Trifling no directs for arrogance on the undoing legion. Insignificant gnat.
So we use the flight stones to upgrade the gear. So we've gone and used all the residual memories to buy all the gear. And we have literally, for 3 characters, we've managed to get enough, which is pretty cool. No, I'm not mad at all. Ew. Rude. Thank you, friend.
Allow me to express my deepest thanks.
And yeah, so it's been pretty cool. Oh yeah, cop a log to the face, mate. Both of you cop logs to the face. Hardy heart. Oh shit. I love the bots. I love them getting in my chat. That's sarcasm. Yeah, so pretty excited to get in and do some new content. I'm pretty excited about that. Don't you take my logs. Oh, that was rude. Here we are fighting over lumber. Stupid. But yeah, so you upgrade the gear with the flight stones. So I'm sure there has to be an easy way to do it, but at the moment I've been going just back to Valdrakken to upgrade everything. Because this guy can get to Valdrakken now, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're at 75% of the way through this particular one. Only got 44% left of the memories.
It seems Azeroth has no need for historical records. Here we go again. Quite literally.
Actually got this dude this time. I just missed him last time.
Stay your arms. I yield.
Okay, so we've only got 39% to go. Oh god.
These echoes must be contained.
Trying to free all the tadpoles while letting the murlocs sit pretty. I don't think it's gonna last for very long, but okay. These guys are gonna come get me for sure. Yep, here we go. Oh yeah, you reckon? Is that what you got to say, huh? Oh shit. How come that didn't count? That was a bit rude. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I take your Murlocky wickedness and I raise you with this. I'm having a mental collapse. I can't remember what that's called. Blade Storm. Had a lot of those today. Mental collapses. It's not so good. In fact, I would even go as far as say it's a little bit concerning. Okay, so we're at 93%. Shouldn't be too far off, and we should. There you go. Where is everyone going? Where are you going? This way. Hello to whoever just joined us. I'm not sure if everyone else was landing.
I remember this one.
No. Okay, so let's continue over this way.
Thank you, High Lord.
No time
Now,
for nostalgia,
challengers, I will
champion.
begin the ritual of summoning. When I am done, a fearsome doom guard will appear.
So I've only got 11% to go. So I didn't really want to start a big long one.
Azeroth is
Let's do
trying
something
to
nice
tell
and
us
short.
with these echoes.
We are, however, the furthest away
Behold the absolute power of Wilfred
for when the Lich King finally does spawn.
Summoner. You are bound to me, demon.
Trifling things, Jaraxxus, your arrogance
Whatever, let's go.
of the Burning Legion.
So we're still at 11%. I think if we manage to beat whoever's on the other thing to the end, then we'll just head straight back. I don't think we'll line up for another one, because it'll be... Okay, which we have. So let's head back. By the time we get back, there you go, he's just spawned, so... Times like this I kind of wish that we didn't have to switch between the steady flight and the dragon riding. I know it's not called dragon riding anymore. What is it again? Sky riding. But times like that where I wish we had the different mounts, so you could at least choose, right? Oh, I need to go somewhere in a hurry. Quick, use a dragon riding mount and you can dragon ride. That's right, we're gonna make it. Oh, it's a twister! It's a twister! Okay, good stuff. 25 flight zones that gave us. I'm not mad.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
So at last it is done. May the people of Azeroth remember our deeds here forevermore. May the sacrifices of so many burn in their hearts eternally. May they never fall to risk mortal peril in the face of great evil. Congratulations. Okay, so let's head back. Now, the residual memories at this point are kind of useless, to be honest. It's not why I'm still doing the event, otherwise I'd stop. To try and get as many flight stones as I can. And really, there's probably better ways in the Dragon Isles to get flight stones, I realise. But, I'll keep doing the event, why not? Excuse me. Jeez, nearly blew me face off. Let's head back to Borealis. And we'll continue. I think we were going to go to Drusvar, weren't we? Yes. Do a little bit. I'm probably not going to be on terribly late. I know I keep saying it a lot. It's ridiculous. But I'm really tired. So yeah, it's not going to be a late one. Hi, Jana.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
Okay, where are we going? We have to catch ferry, don't we? Yes, we do.
Fancy a cuppa?
Keep the wind in your sails.
Right, off we go to Drusvar for the witches.
Heading to Drusvar, eh? You're lucky you got me, skipper, in this boat. Most of the ferrymen won't dock there anymore. What with all the dark rumors about.
Okay, you gonna elaborate or? No? Okay, cool. Good chat.
Wasn't long ago that traders would frequent this ferry, looking to secure goods for the farmers and the miners there. You know, these mines seem to have dried up, and the butchers are nowhere to be found.
I've never seen boats crash like that before. They just go straight through each other. Sounds lovely. Anything else? Or is that it? What's that? Oh.
I'm not superstitious like most fools here.
Trinkets, yes.
Even I have
Pretty trinkets.
something about Drusvar lately that gives me the willies. Whatever your business is there, I recommend you get it done quick.
Thanks for the advice. Hate to say it, but I think it's going to take a while. Is that giant murloc thing? It's like one of those creepy fish from Finding Nemo, the ones at the bottom of the ocean. This guy down here I'm talking about.
A little further. Harbor is a friendly
Trinkets,
port these days.
yes. Pretty
Last time we
trinkets.
tried to drop anchor there, a wolf nearly took my leg.
Oh yeah, I see the walls. Nice.
There we go.
Oh,
This
it's
is the
someone else here.
furthest I'll take you. Best of luck, mainlander. If you have gods, you better out there with you here.
Okay, so it's up there. Let us go up there. This music's a bit creepy.
Our poor little village is dead. All the people have gone stiff or fled. There is no more noise, except me and my toys, just like all the dark birdies said.
Creepy. Okay, I was supposed to turn back there. Sorry, I got distracted by the child singing creepy songs. Anyway, moving on. Let's go across the bridge. Full Haven. How can we come up that way? We can come up through the... Anyway. I had a little moment, apparently. The mayor is unresponsive. It looks pretty frozen in place, if you ask me. The effigy looming in the town centre pulses with dark energy, similar to that which has entrapped the villagers. It may be acting as a focus to hold the spell in place. If it could be destroyed, the spell might be broken. The effigy is protected by powerful magic. It seems it will take more than brute force to break this curse. Cool story, bro. The bulletin that Mayor White was posting at the time he was struck by the spell indicates that there have been some strange happenings in the town lately. It is likely these events are connected to whatever cast this spell on the village. Perhaps there might be records from other villages that could shed some light on the source of this magic.
Due to several recent disappearances, a new curfew will be strictly enforced in Fallhaven. For your protection, all villagers are expected to retire to their homes no later than sundown. In addition, we have received reports of dangerous creatures in the foothills. Anyone with business outside the town limits is urged to use caution. Please report any suspicious persons or activity to Mayor White at once.
Sure, Mayor White, how'd that work for you? Yes, I agree. Everyone is frozen in time. Ooh. Well, that's freaking delicious, isn't it?
Dearest husband, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but I've seen you sneaking out into the foothills while you think I'm asleep. Whatever it is you're up to, it better not involve that crazy woman in the woods. She's a dangerous one. But not half as dangerous as I'll be if I find out you're up to no good.
Valid. Okay. Oh, it's got attacked by a raven. Lovely.
I don't know where these blasted flies came from, but they've returned each morning for a fortnight now. At this rate, we'll run out of feed for the pigs in a month's time. What curse has befallen this place? I'd bet my last torch it has something to do with that old croon.
Right. I love the crows on your head. I want to do something about that, buddy. Okay, so we'll go to the last part.
Dear Foreman Stolton, I apologise for the delay in the latest butchery shipment. I was given some plant scraps by a kindly old woman down the way for my pig feed, but I'm afraid it may have been tainted. My swine have become afflicted with a malady that makes them unusually aggressive. It has been difficult to corral them for transport. I will attempt another shipment by week's end.
Lovely. The writings you are able to find all have one common thread, an old woman who recently arrived in town. This ledger may contain some information to her whereabouts. The ledger indicates that an old woman named Helena Gentle recently took up residence in a house down the road from the town. The village's writings point to her being involved somehow with a variety of maladies that struck the village recently. It's possible that she may know what's behind this spell, if it hasn't afflicted her as well. Confront Helena Gentle. Well, her name alone tells me that something's up here. Okay, so let's go and visit Helena. Avoid the creepy birds because they're, well, creepy. Yeah, it doesn't look sus at all, does it?
Good day to you.
Well, hello there, young man. We don't get many visitors to Fall Haven. What brings you to my home?
Look always to the sea.
A curse on the villagers? Oh my, how dreadful. Although, to be honest, there have been some strange happenings around Fall Haven of late. I wonder if these could be the culprit. Take a seat and have a spot of tea. I'll tell you what I know.
Safe passage to you.
I don't know if I should have any tea with you, actually. Haha.
Sip it outside. This village is mine. The mother has willed it. You should turn away now, lest you share their fate.
In her haste, it looks like Helena left her spell book behind. The pages of this book detail the ritual that she used to entrap the villagers of Fallhaven. It seems the effigy holding the spell in the village is protected by smaller ones surrounding the town. If these are destroyed, you may be able to affect the one holding the spell on the townsfolk. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Oops. Oh. Nice. Anyway. I'm gonna get attacked by these birds. That's fine.
Outsider, you dare challenge me here in my domain?
Yep. Ah. Anyway. The crone is defeated and will no longer pose a threat to the people of Fallhaven. However, her curse on the village still lingers. Okay. Destroyed our 4 effigies. Oh. Oh dear. Oh my god. Pigs? Oh god. How many of these can we pull? All of them. Oh, none of them. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's see if this helps. The magical energies surrounding the effigy have dissipated. The effigy's protection has been broken. All that remains is to break the effigy itself.
You will die screaming!
Yay! We did it! Woo!
What is going on? Hail, traveler. These are dark times. Tread carefully.
What's going on? How long have I been standing here? A curse? You're saying the whole village was just stuck? I knew there was something terribly wrong with that old crone. It seems that Fallhaven owes you a great debt, stranger.
There we must have you to thank. I never thought I would awake from that accursed state. Fallhaven is in your debt, stranger. Please, tell us how we can repay you. Grim tidings, I fear.
Fallhaven is truly in your
Beware
debt.
the witch's curse.
Fine, don't say hello. You seek House Waycrest? Oh, your timing could not be worse. I had just received a raven regarding Lord Waycrest's daughter, Lucille, shortly before this curse came upon us. They apprehended her in Fletcher's Hollow and are taking her to trial. They say she is a witch herself. If she's found guilty, she will surely hang. You must make haste to Hangman's Point. Gee, that's creative, isn't it? With what you've seen here, maybe you can convince them of her innocence.
Fair winds and following seas.
Okay. Let us go off to Hangman's Point to see what is happening to Lucille.
Lucille Waycrest, you stand accused of practicing witchcraft and of inflicting a curse upon the village of Fletcher's Hollow. You will be hereby tried for...
Constable! A stranger approaches!
Oh, how I loathe interruptions. What is your business here, mainlander?
How do you know I'm a mainlander?
Can't you see I'm busy? On with the execution. A trial, trial.
Can't you see that we're busy here, warrior? I assume you have a reason for interrupting this trial.
Move along. These witches aren't going to burn themselves.
So you wish to speak with the accused? I see no reason why not. Be quick about it though, I will not have our trial delayed. This woman will answer for the fate of our village.
Look! Riders approaching from the woods!
More interruptions. What is it this time?
Constable Framer, I order you to release the Lady Waycrest into my custody.
Miss Waycrest stands accused of witchcraft. We will not turn her over unless she is absolved of this crime.
There is no time to argue. If you refuse to stand aside, we'll take her by force.
You will do no such thing, Marshal. I order you to stand down. Hail, traveller.
Rescue, and do you plan on cutting down these villagers to free me as well? No, if you wish to help, you need to help me with the marshal. While their accusations are misplaced, these are still my people, and I will not have them harmed to save me some discomfort. I will let them have their trial and prove to them my innocence. However, I fear that the marshal may take matters into his own hands, and I'm a bit tied up here. See if you can convince him to let this trial run its course.
The battle awaits.
So Lady Waycrest has asked that you convince me to let her stand trial. I think she underestimates the danger of this situation.
I am sworn to protect. We must remain vigilant.
The sooner I can return the Lady Waycrest to High Road Gate, the better. But I will honour her wishes if we can assure her safety. There are dark things happening in these lands that you don't fully understand. If we must dally, then there are measures that need to be taken. First, the wildlife here can serve as eyes to dark powers. Kill them. Huh.
The coven will fall beneath my blade.
There is more to worry about in these woods than simple beasts. Our enemy employs constructs of wicker and bone that can rip a man apart. Fortunately for us, these constructs are not very perceptive. Take these traps and set them up throughout the woods behind us. If our enemies do seek to ambush us there, at least these will slow their minions down.
Glory to House Waycrest.
Here we are, just killing birds. Probably shouldn't laugh at that. It's not funny. It's not funny.
I need to get closer.
So we still gotta lay these traps. Goodness me, I told you I was tired. I'm gonna say, oh no, this isn't because I'm tired. It's because I'm very tired tonight. I can say that truly. Is that all of them? Apparently it is. Apparently there is a rare down here. I think we'd be silly not to at least have a go at it.
Drive out the darkness. I am sworn to protect.
Not a beast in sight. Good. The foes of this land must not find us here in the open.
We must remain vigilant.
Good. Those traps should alert us in case anything tries to sneak up on us. Oh God. Through the woods. You have brought us a modicum of safety, warrior.
Couldn't have bought us some time, Mainlander. Let's just hope that these villagers truly mean no harm to the Lady Waycrest. Constable, you may continue this trial.
At last, let's get on with it. Has Miss Waycrest determined how she wishes to be tested?
What is your business with House Waycrest?
Witchcraft has long lived in the superstitions of the people here. It is only recently that some of these superstitions have become reality. According to tradition, one who is tried for witchcraft is allowed to choose the means by which they are tested from among the requests of her peers. The villagers here no doubt have some strange beliefs of what witches can and cannot do. Speak with them and see what we can do to prove my innocence.
Glory to House Waycrest.
Mainlander, eh?
I've never seen a real witch before. Isn't this exciting? I heard a story a while back that there was a witch who lived in the swamp, and the way the villagers found her out was because the blood flies there would not go near her. They bit everyone else but wouldn't bite her. They say it was because a witch's blood is so foul that not even a blood fly will touch it.
Fall upon the coven. You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
The witch's evil curse took my son. There will be justice done today. Back in the old days, we would weigh them down and throw them into the river. If they resurfaced, we'd know that they had made an unholy pact, and they'd get the noose. That's the only way to absolve a witch in my eyes.
Even rotten crops we call.
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
Something must be done to stop the curse on our village. Surely killing the witch who cast the spell should break it? I'm not sure. There is a rumour that a witch could never sick up, since her belly is constantly emptied by the dark spirits living within her. I'm not sure how you could prove that, though.
Light fall upon the coven.
Don't get many travellers here.
That woman brought evil into our town. She must be made to pay. I've heard that a witch's flesh is impervious to flame. That's why we hang them when they're found guilty. If you want to convince me, put a torch to her.
This land is cursed.
Don't get many travellers here.
This trial is an awful thing, but justice must be done for Fletcher's Hollow. Well, my ma always told me that a witch could never cry, no matter how hurt or sad they got. Miss Waycrest didn't cry one bit, even after being told she would be put on trial. She must be a witch. Really? Really?
How can I help?
I'm sorry, you seem to have been put in the middle of this. These really are good people, but times have been trying of late.
Fair winds and following seas.
Well, those are certainly some interesting beliefs. I think it's safe to rule out the fire and drowning, don't you think? Yeah. Looks like that leaves us with 3 tests.
Steady tiller prevails. The coven will pay for their atrocities.
The first test should be simple enough. While I may not do so often, I'm certainly capable of crying. Though to be honest, I've never had to cry on cue. Maybe you could help me with that though. Nearby there is an onion field that belonged to one of the local farmers. It's abandoned, and most of it is dried up by now, but you might be able to find one onion ripe enough in there to cause some tears.
Steady tiller prevails. Keep your sails true.
This last test I'm not looking forward to, but is certainly better than being set on fire. They say that a witch can't get sick. We'll prove to them that I can. A venom comes from the sorrelisks nearby that is used by our healers when a child swallows something they shouldn't. When ingested, it will make you immediately ill, emptying the contents of the stomach. You'll need several of their venom glands to get enough venom for an appropriate dose. Removing them intact may prove difficult.
Fair winds and following seas. The coven will pay for their atrocities.
I'm all too familiar with the bloodfly's bite. We had them all over the fields surrounding Waycrest Manor. Though I'm loath to subject myself to their purpose, if it will help convince these people, I'm willing to deal with that nuisance. Find a jar, collect as many bloodflies as you can. They are common in these parts and shouldn't be hard to find.
Glory to House Waycrest.
Okay. Ah. So we just need one more of these glands. Okay, we've got... Man, I've got some issues happening here. Okay, so we need one more lot. And then some onions. Okay. So we've got all our bits and pieces.
Greetings, Outlander. The Coven will pay for their atrocities.
Have you had any luck at the onion field?
Glory to House Waycrest.
Great, you found one. I was worried that there wouldn't be much left growing on that farm. People of Drustvar could learn a thing or two from that hearty onion.
Fair winds and following seas.
Is the deed done?
Keep your sails true.
Good, this toxin should have the desired effect. God, I can't believe I'm going to go through with this.
A steady tiller prevails.
Well done. With this many blood flies, at least one is bound to bite.
Fair winds and following seas. A steady tiller prevails.
I think we have everything we need to conduct 3 of the villagers' tests. Let us hope this is enough to convince them. I'm sure Constable Framer is champing at the bit to proceed with this trial, and I would prefer it if you were the one to administer the tests. I may not know you well, but I trust you farther than the constable. That's probably wise. Speak with him when you're ready to begin. And do me a favour, make this quick.
Glory.
Are you quite finished? I'm becoming impatient. Yes?
This stalling might help you. We'll find out the truth behind Miss Waycrest soon enough. Let's go.
I've important work. Finally, the trial can commence. As is customary, the Lady Waycrest has chosen the test she will undergo to prove her innocence of the accused crime of witchcraft. She has selected this mainlander to administer the tests. An unusual choice, but as a show of good faith, I will allow it. The first test will be the shedding of tears. Let it be known that Miss Waycrest shed not one tear during this entire process. Is the accused even capable of weeping? Show us, that we may pass our judgment.
Go ahead, Mainlander. Show them. Drustvar stands firm.
She's crying? Witches can't do that, can they?
Calm down, calm down! There may still be trickery afoot. We will continue with the trial. The second test will be the stinging of insects. It is well known that even the voracious bloodfly will not taste of a witch's vile blood. Release the flies, then watch as they scatter from her bewitched flesh.
Don't worry about me. I can handle a few bug bites. Greetings, Outlander. Ow! Oh! Oh! That stings!
The bugs don't seem to be avoiding her. If anything, they're biting more than usual.
Interesting, but hardly conclusive. Let us move on to the final test, the purging of the viscera. It is well known that a witch's power is fueled not by food, but by consuming the souls of her victims. Her insides are an empty husk. Are you prepared to prove otherwise, Miss Waycrest?
Drustvar stands firm. Indeed, I shall. The Oh, I don't feel so.
She got sick! That's impossible! Maybe she's not a witch after all. But what of our village?
Quiet! I will be the one passing judgment here. I remain unconvinced. This still does not explain the happenings at Fletcher's Hollow.
What? After all I just went through?
Test or no, you will only be absolved once we uncover the truth of what happened to our village.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mainlander, but I may have to ask another favor. What is your business with House Waycrest? The Coven will pay for their atrocities.
That didn't turn out as expected. It appears that my absolution may truly be in your hands.
Keep your sails true. Glory to House Waycrest.
It's obvious the constable won't be swayed until we discover what happened at Fletcher's Hollow. I know very little myself, only that the village has been overrun by monstrous creatures. I must ask that you travel there in my stead and try to cover what befell the village. I'm sure Marshal Reed will prevent the constable from harming me while you're away. Do this for me and I'll help you as I can.
Fair winds and following seas.
Okay, cool. So being that the chapter's just ticked over, I think that might actually do us for now. Honestly, I'm just really kind of buggered. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. So this, as I said, is our second last one before the pre-patch ends. So we have one more stream, hopefully, tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday night will be the War Within. I'm pretty excited about that. Actually, the reality is on Wednesday night I'm probably not going to stream. Because as I've said before, the patch, can be problematic at best. So I usually spend that night getting everything good, making sure everything's updated, get all my bars right, making sure everything is functioning as it should, and then start the actual story stuff. Probably on Thursday night. So just be aware of that. Thank you again so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here. We will catch you next time. See you later. Bye bye.